I can't decide if that needs to be adjusted or if I should give it,
So it's not about sensitivity. It's about sensitivity in combination of how you sit, hold your mouse, and move your mouse. There's no such thing as ideal sensitivity. You didn't put your crosshair on the next angle before you moved into it, right? You shot here, and now if you really want to like fight this angle, then you need to put your crosshair on the wall and then pick the angle. What you did is you picked the angle with your modeler right now, and then you moved your crosshair to it. So this is okay. You clear con, right? Now you know that they're from City and Temple, right? So this guy's dead. Right now your instant reaction should be hiding. Why are you fighting this guy? Like, why did you decide, okay, I need to fight him here? So if you don't see anybody's side, nobody's pillar picking you, nobody's picking you aim, and you should think to yourself right now, fuck, it's too silent on the side. They're either behind me or A main deep, right? So what happened in this particular match? Why did you want to watch it?
One, it was a 5-man loss between friends that I would just love to hear your feedback on and catch any mistakes that I might be doing. It's just a good match. I think would be good for us to dissect together.
This is you, right, Foster?
Yeah.
There's actually a guy with this nickname in like Pro CS. Funny.
Oh really? This is actually my real nickname. Face It actually, my main account, my rank 9 account, actually got compromised. Someone somehow got my email and password, and so I had to report it to Face It, and I'm on a 6-month hold, so I spoofed my computer, got a NordVPN. So now I'm playing on this other account, hoping I don't get banned.
Okay. Well,
because I'm sick of playing Premiere and getting hacked and stuff. And
I understand that. I don't play Premiere too. It's just like you went the distance to make a new account because like you're gonna get banned if they find out it's your second account.
Yeah, exactly.
What's going on here? What's the plan? Remember, maybe?
Okay, this was an annoying match. Usually I IGL, but we were playing with 2 of the people that were kind of talking over each other, so I just kind of shut up and let other people talk. Other people call. But I'm pretty sure this is a 3-2 B split through B main and Evox.
Okay, that's cool.
If I can remember correctly, it might not be.
Yeah, that's fine. You don't want to use your smoke, like, before they execute?
I didn't think I needed one because I saw my teammates using it, but yeah, you're right. I could easily have smoked off E-Box right here. Maybe I did.
Yeah, that's fine.
You're saying do no more.
Yeah, I don't see any mistakes in this round. You could have just used the smoke faster. Are you aware that if you're holding like this, you're quite visible?
Yeah, I was gonna ask that. I assumed I was a little bit. Looks like my shoulder is exposed.
You don't want to hold like close to walls. I mean, fortunately for you, there is another wall, right? But if this was only this wall, you would not be able to, like, they would see you here. If someone walks up like this, they see you. Yeah, so this is like being close to angles. You familiar with this, like, mechanic, where you're super close to an angle and basically people can see you before you see them?
I remember you talking about them with other, what do you call it, students you've been coaching, but you can refresh my memory.
So basically when you're close to an angle, right, and someone is further from it, you have less vision of the area. So like they see your model sticking out of the area, but your head, your eyes don't see the area yet.
Don't see them.
So basically, the closer you are to a angle, and the further the guy is, the more he sees of you and the less you see him. So you want to be further from angles when you're holding them. Yep.
So farther back on those stairs then?
Yeah, then you less see. Yeah, this is okay.
Fuck up here.
Yeah, we just forgot about drags. Yeah?
Before we continue the video, I want to give a quick shout out to my sponsor Sell Your Skins. If you want to sell your CS2 skins quickly, easily and safely, then check out sellyourskins.com through the link in the description. You can sign in with Steam, click on the skins you want to sell, accept the trade, and then you'll receive your money in just a couple minutes. They offer higher prices than other cash out sites, and you can get paid by Revolut, bank transfer, PayPal, and other various methods. You can also receive up to 5% more cash with the site ranking system. If you use the link in the description and promo code PNX, you'll get extra 5% as well.
Oh. Okay, so do you know that someone can peek you in this moment, right?
Yes.
And you're also nading like bottom stairs, which usually people don't peek like close to that, and then they won't get naded, right? They would peek like here.
Right.
So you gotta. It's not ideal play, to be honest, to nade like this, because nobody is gonna like peek and run out forward. No, people usually like just swing past it, right? So don't nade like this.
Right.
So if you just wanna run up, just run. You don't need to nade it. But yeah, taking control of it in general is okay. Although being here alone versus Eco could be dangerous. Oi, oi, oi.
I know, really ugly.
So this is just your aim, to be honest. It's
yeah.
nothing else. What sensitivity are you playing on in DPI?
450 DPI in game, 1.53 polling rate, 500 hertz.
Okay, so pretty default sensitivity towards the lower ranges, but
That was another thing I was going to ask you too. It was about sensitivity. You know, to look back at Counter-Strike 1.6, I mean, it was so different. It was 800 DPI, 2.53 in game, 5 out of 11 on Windows. But I know that's kind of irrelevant now from what I remember.
yeah, it's
So I tried playing at that one. I remember going from 1.6 to CS:GO and just going, what the fuck? Why is this much faster? So that's another thing I've been kind of battling in my head, is trying to figure out what sensitivity I should play at. I've been stuck on 1.5, 1.53 for a long time. I can't decide if that needs to be adjusted or if I should give it,
So it's not about sensitivity. It's about sensitivity in combination of how you sit, hold your mouse, and move your mouse.
Yeah.
There's no such thing as ideal sensitivity, but there is such thing as ideal sensitivity for your style of moving the hand, for your setup, for your space on the desk, and for your general gameplay, right? Game style, like.
Yeah.
So I can
use a claw grip.
Yeah.
Yeah. I use a claw grip, and then I'm using a combination. Usually, I think I'm mostly using my forearm and wrist to move the mouse. I don't have my.
Yeah, I mean,
I'm not just using. I'm not using so much using my wrist. I'm usually resting the middle of my forearm on the mouse pad, and then like a strong claw grip on the. I think it's called a claw grip on the mouse.
Okay. And the rest of the forearm, where is it?
Off the table, off the desk.
Okay.
So
I mean, I can help with that in a second. Can you shoot me a picture, actually?
Yeah, no problem.
Of your desk setup? I'll just give you some examples so you don't shoot like bad picture. So just give me a picture like that where I can see everything, like all the setup. Just shoot it, send it, and I'll review it really quickly, and then we keep watching. I mean, this looks good, although yeah, it just looks good. How high are you sitting compared to the table? Where do you touch your with your let's say, where does your desk would touch if you just go next to it? Upper belly, lower belly, like?
I would say it hits the very end of my, or the very front of my desk chair arm things. About 74.4 on the height of the desk.
No, I'm talking about where does it touch your body? Like, how is your desk? How high is your desk?
The chair is right below the desk height. There's hardly any room.
No, I'm not talking about the chair. Listen, wait. I need to know, where would your desk touch your body if you would sit right next to it, if you would touch it? I know you don't touch it, but I'm asking where it would be on the height of the body.
Right at the belly button.
Okay, cool. So I sit slightly higher, for example. I have my desk between my upper abs and chest, which gives me like the forearm laying on the table, but it's okay to sit however you want. It's just a little thing. It's cool to know, that it matters how much of your how much your arm is resting on the table. You use Aura Ring, by the way?
So I use what?
Aura ring.
Yes, I use the Aura and Whoop.
Yeah, cool. I use Aura as well. I see that you have the charger.
Yeah. I
Yeah.
was charging it because it died.
Yeah. How long does it last for you? For me,
A while,
seven
a few
now.
days. So it's 72 hours or something like that.
Yeah.
But I notice sometimes I kind of get in my head about it, 'cause like my readiness the next day. I'm like, fuck, what did I do yesterday that caused me to be so not ready today?
Yeah.
Sometimes it's obvious. I've been drinking or going out with friends. You know, it's very obvious how bad that hurts your body. But
yes. Okay. Anyways, let's go back to the.
same mistake here again, I think.
I mean, nading it now, it's just better ways to nade because, like, if the guy would stand here, you would see him, right? So there's no point of nading.
Right.
Watching Miss Harley. Oh. So I think you're like... You didn't put your crosshair on the next angle before you moved into it, right? You shot here, and now if you really want to like fight this angle, then you need to put your crosshair on the wall and then pick the angle. What you did is you picked the angle with your modeler right now, and then you moved your crosshair to it.
I see.
So you need to learn to, even mid-fight as a habit, if you want to pick the next angle, you already position your crosshair on it. It's called pre-aiming and super important, right? He just didn't do it, so he couldn't react in time. Okay, and I see you not using any util early and going here towards Canals. Do you not know any util towards Con, or you just don't want to use it?
I really don't know a lot of util on B besides just the base. I mean, just the basics. We hardly ever play it. We were this 5 was going to play. Not this 5, but this 3 out of these 5 guys were going to play Face It League together. It's just as a bunch of old guys to see how we do. So we haven't really dove into any maps. Neither have I, to be 100% transparent with you on util for Anubis.
So, but you know, you don't need to play in team for util. Like, you can have your own place with util. You don't need to like play team play, you know, for that.
Right.
But yeah, cool. I'll show you later because there's like nice ways to take con without really taking any damage. Just can force people off with util. Oh. Okay, nice. I like the fact that you didn't really like move here. You just started to shoot and you.
Yeah.
A lot
I know
of
that's one of your that's one of your principles that you.
Yeah, and again, you actually like you killed this guy, right? And now you also didn't move on the second kill. You just strafed out. You, I believe, counter strafe or crouch instantly. So right now you counter strafe, you shoot, and well, you didn't have to crouch because you killed him instantly. Nice. And again. Oh, now you shifted out. That was not ideal. You should probably like move without shift. Like pick this angle right now without shift, right? You just literally shifted out into the angle.
So just full D or A to D.
Yeah, small enough to not make a step, but big enough. I mean, in this case, we really don't care about making steps because you've just killed people. So that's another problem. You've just killed like 2 people from this position and you're still shifting.
Right.
Like there is no close angle that you're preventing from hearing you. So it doesn't really matter if you shift or not. I mean, it matters. You're faster if you don't shift. Right. And this is a good kill. Oh, quite a strong round. I would use my Molotov here, if I were you, towards Temple or City. I mean, probably Temple.
Okay.
Because it's super easy to molly. You just go here and you throw the molly. You molly this off, you make life easier for your teammates.
Yeah.
Oh no, oh no.
Yeah.
The question is why?
I know.
So this is okay, you clear con, right? Now you know that they're from City and Temple, right? So this guy is dead. Right now your instant reaction should be hiding. Why are you fighting this guy? Like, why did you decide, okay, I need to fight him here?
I guess I heard gunfire, my other two teammates fighting or dying, so I thought I'd help him. I don't know. That's a good question.
You just don't want to help anymore.
Right.
So here you could just hide in con and maybe use your molly or just hide. Because he needs to defuse the bomb, right?
I guess I was feeling cocky, yeah.
I mean, I don't know how you're feeling cocky with 30 HP and the guy knowing where you are. I would not. I would not even take that fight. Even if I was like, I'm so better than this guy, I would not take it. You know, because like a child can kill you now. He shoots you in your leg. You know.
Yeah, true.
But he still gives you time to shoot you. It's funny. Also, you literally had.
Yeah.
Actually, it was an important round because it kind of breaks your economy. You guys don't have money now. If you lose this round. I don't see any problems here. Oh. Please don't tell me you whiff. You don't. You did.
Sort of whiff, I guess.
No. No, it's not a whiff if somebody will pick it like this. I mean, it's fine. It's fine.
Yeah. Would you have been more passive and hide against that wall, or would you have took the fight I took?
I think you can't hide because people from City are gonna trade you anyways, right?
Yeah, right. I was gonna get pinched. Yeah.
I mean, you don't know if Temple is held, right? Or if there is anyone in
Right.
Temple, so you can't really peek. No, I would stay here, just like you did. And also, I wouldn't expect two people from T-spawn. If my teammate called that there's two people coming here, then I would definitely not crouch, because I know they can trade me. So I don't know if you got that information. I assume you did, actually. Because this guy, let's see if he seen two people.
Yeah, he calls it.
No, he didn't. He saw only one, yeah?
Yeah, I guess.
I
but
don't
maybe.
know. If you knew that there's two, you definitely don't want to stand still, right? It's easy to trade you. That's the only mistake here. But I don't know if you knew. So what is this flash supposed to do?
No, just figured a flash sight.
Why?
Yeah, it's probably stupid utility.
Yeah, because like
Why wasn't
you
it?
want to flash the angles that you're peeking, right? The people
Peeking,
that you're
yeah.
gonna be killing. But here the flash, maybe even if it doesn't blind, but even if it would blind anyone, it would just blind them for a second, and then they would know, okay, they're coming A because they blinded me, but they didn't kill me when I was blind. Yeah. So
Yeah, I'm almost giving them an early heads up. On,
early flashes, right? Randomly, I'll try it, because sometimes it's good to flash, but not this flash. This flash is probably never good. Sorry. Yeah, you guys going through smoke is a good decision since you committed to a rush. Let's see. And also what you're doing here is good. Although you start shifting, that's interesting. So you need to peek angles.
You would have rather me ran?
No, peek the angle.
Or just peek faster, peek faster.
So you would creep up here, and now from here you want to run. Or like at least peek the angle. You are shifting the whole angle, right?
Right.
You should be familiar with peeking angles without shift.
Yes.
So what's the advantage of shifting here instead of peeking? Like, it's the same speed, right?
Same speed. I guess I just figured he probably heard me jump up, but I guess I was hoping that he wouldn't have heard me, and so I was going to try and kill him in the back while he was taking.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Either run or like peek. So don't shift in obvious angles like when you have sight. It's quite obvious, right? Even if he wasn't looking for you specifically, he would look towards this area because it's just common to jump up, right? It's not like he knows that you're exactly. He's just looking, but why not? You can do that. You actually had a good chance in this post plant. If you would just run faster, you would get this skill, and you just were too slow. Oh, like a decent name. Okay, so why are you molding right side here?
I guess it's probably not a good idea if I'm not going to do anything. If I'm just going to sit there.
Yeah.
I guess the mentality was just throw the molly off that wall in case that guy's holding it behind the smoke and maybe take some damage. So,
do you want to damage him with the money?
Yeah, I was hoping maybe if he was playing right there, it looks like he's playing a little bit more.
No, he moved out, I believe, because of the molly.
Okay.
I think he was there actually, he moved out, but the point is that you're not able to use the molly. The molly we use for cutting off angles, so blocking off, for example, on CT you block off something with a molly so people don't rush, or on T side you throw it to clear an angle, but the point is that the fact is that you throw this molly, the smoke is still up, the molly is gonna end, and the guy can literally go back into the same position that you mollied, right? So you only want to use that molly if you're actually gonna take control of that, or if like taking this area is gonna give you some reward, for example, you're in a like 5v5, all of your teammates are creeping up towards some site and you're just doing this to put some presence. In this case it's semi-good because your teammates are kind of creeping up towards me. So it's not even that bad. But then you stand in the middle of the smoke and you start spraying. You surely know that the AK like tracers are visible for the cities, right?
Right.
So whenever you go into those spam battles, you never want to crouch in the middle of the smoke. So they see the tracers, and then you're already moving to the other spot. Then you spam again, you know. And generally, fighting spam fights versus M4s is not the best idea. Again, throwing that nade. I'm not gonna talk about it anymore. This is good. You guys have a 3v1? Okay, cool. Oi. I think you started shooting next to him, right?
Yeah.
I think you didn't even move like your crosshair at all here. You didn't adjust at all. You just peeked with your crosshair like this, and then you instantly started shooting after you peeked, okay? So don't pre-fire. Pre-aim, but adjust your crosshair later. You don't want to pre-fire unless you like pre-fire a burst and hide. You could like, you know, burst, hide, like that pre-fire. But you commit the pre-fire. You don't want to commit the pre-fire ever. Because if you just commit the pre-fire, even if you're like I don't know how much is it off him, like not a lot, then you fight because you already started spray. Okay, drop the smoke. I don't know what this flash is supposed to do. Definitely grabs their attention. And now you don't expect dark. You completely don't expect dark. So expect dark on B. You already died second time from this position. When you were going out con, you also didn't expect it. You remember? You exposed yourself to it and then you put your crosshair. Yeah. Looks like you just forgot about this position. Wow, surprising. But the flash was not necessary at all. Because again, you're telling the enemies that you're coming, right? And you peek like after 2 seconds after the flash, so it wouldn't keep anybody blind anyways. I'm really curious about your like logic behind those flashes. What do you think they do?
I guess, I mean, like you said, they're too late, where even if there was a throw them, they probably wouldn't be blind.
Too early.
Yeah. I guess if I was going to throw a flash, I'd want to know which ones would be effective close, you know, to where it actually makes sense, you know?
Yeah. For example, here, I think it's the same principle that you didn't actually realize. Like, the guy sees a bit of you. He saw your shadow, right? So I didn't know that he can see the shadow here. I didn't expect you to know it, but if he was, like, slightly more here, he would see your, like, arm, and you wouldn't see him, you know? Look, you didn't see that angle. For sure. See?
Right.
But he saw you. So it's really bad to be like close to angles and not clear the angles fully. It's completely fine to pick this angle from close up, but then you have to clear the whole angle, so you have no like no chance that someone sees an arm of you, right? Because if you pick half of it, the guy standing on this side will see you anyways, so why not pick the whole angle? Now you die because of it.
Yeah, the timing with this guy kept pissing me off. It's so annoying.
Yeah, he's just dancing. And now you commit to a pre-fire again. Yeah. You literally committed into pre-fire. I mean, not a more like a... Yeah, kind of. I mean, you just fought your on him actually, so... But don't commit to sprays long range. You're getting immobile. And it's rare, I'm gonna write it down, it's rare to hit spray long range. Especially with Galil. Okay, why are you buying smoke and nade? Do you generally think like Yuta is good in pistols?
Yeah, I guess most of the time I'll always spot full utility.
Yeah, so the news is that Util is actually not that good on pistols unless you have an actual strat with the team that you discussed before, which you don't. So just buy Kevlars on pistols. because you don't want to get aim punched by Glock and then fucked. What you want to do is be able to like maybe long range, be long range like with USP, so here, and fight those angles and not get aim punched. The util is not really gonna stop them if they want to run past it. Take for example this smoke, if they actually wanted to rush it, it wouldn't do much. They would just jump through it. You wouldn't be able to shoot all of them anyways. And the guy runs out. You get the kill actually. He didn't jump. But yeah. They actually shoot you in the body, right? Couple times.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is the same. Like if you could aim better here, you would get those kills. Again, the early flash that you think is doing something, but as you can see, it's not. So generally those flashes, right?
Right.
You gotta stop throwing early flashes.
Oh yeah, definitely.
And you guys use double smoke. Oh no. The rule is
Yeah,
that
that was a common issue we were dealing with.
yeah, but the thing is the funny thing is you don't want to use any smoke early on B because you're wasting.
Really?
It. Yeah, because you're letting them pass
Okay.
to the left. You know, you're giving them
Right.
space. So you want to use maybe a flash to condition them that they can get pushed or molly, but you don't want to use your smoke early because then late round you don't have any smoke, and if they execute B, you're destroyed. You can't do anything if you don't have a smoke. So if they would just wait out those smokes or like one of those smokes or both of them, if they come after another, they can execute later if you have nothing to say about B. Okay, so after seeing nobody for a while, there should be radar in your head coming up. They're either A main on behind or behind us, right?
Right.
So if you don't see anybody's side, nobody's pillar picking you, nobody's picking you A main, you should think to yourself right now, fuck, it's too silent on the side. They're either behind me or A main deep, right? Either or. Let's see if you expect one of those options. You flash. They're defusing. It's okay. Nice kill. And you walked out, right? You shifted out into this guy. You didn't
Yep.
need to shift out. You could have just peeked.
Yep. Another example of that for sure.
It's the same, right? It doesn't make sound, but it's faster. And here you picked the box. So you could have picked the angle.
Yeah.
So you use that smoke, right? But they broke it. They smoked their own smoke. Now you're not even ready to hold it. Which you actually should. I don't know why you're taking your nade. Like you have easy kills here if you just hold it, right? Like boom, if you pick it without your nade like this, you have the kills.
Right.
You just started to take your nade out. So the general rule is don't take your nades out when holding smokes.
Okay.
So whenever you have a smoke in front of you that you want to hold, you don't want to throw a nade into it randomly. It doesn't help. It's better to hold it all the time with the weapon.
Oh yeah, this was a sad moment.
Nice try, but you saw this guy going to the left. Look. You're gonna see him, literally. Oh, no, you didn't see him. Now you see him. Now you saw him. 100% you saw him crossing behind that pillar.
Right.
Look, you literally see him crossing right now. So instantly you should stop committing to this guy, right?
Right.
You should have shot like maybe a couple bullets, then looked at this guy, killed him, and then came back. But you can't just commit to a guy like this. To shooting a guy like this. It was actually a very winnable round. If you win that duel with make a side, committing to the fight unnecessarily. This is actually a good kill considering you have USP. Oh. So here you are doing the peek in and out, like you did. Oh, you stepped. That's why he knows about you. Look.
You heard me, you think?
Yeah. You stepped. 100% he heard you. Look.
Oh yeah.
He heard that metal thing. I don't know if you can hear it on the...
Yeah, no, I
description.
could. Yeah, I could hear it. Yeah, you're right.
And now he's just... He doesn't know how to peek too. He's shifting into you. Look. He just shifts out into you. Kind of like crouch slash shifts, but it's still a bad peek. He fucks you up, so don't make random steps. And it all comes down to being able to peek without shift, but without making a step as well. You need to learn it. I will make big letters here, or like bold it. Learn how to peek without making a step, but without shift too. This is very important actually, because you pretty much don't do it ever.
Right.
And it's super important in clutches, in situations where you don't want to make steps while holding angles, because you're peeking in and out, right? And you don't wanna make a step on this peek out or in, because they're gonna hear you and you're gonna end up like a second ago. This is a good move that you went in front of it, so good job. Now please don't hold it like this, or don't like peek into his crosshair. No. No, you're just standing, waiting for the upper to peek you. Like, if he peeks you, like, even if he walks out with the op, you have no chance.
What would you have done differently here?
You peek in and out.
Peek in and out, okay.
Or, yeah, or just wait behind side and peek in different timings. Okay. Well, let me jump really quickly on refrag and show you a couple things that I can't explain by watching the demo. Okay, so look, just to present this. If you're like this, right? Look, I don't see the stairs, right?
Right.
The guy on stairs, does he see me? I didn't see the stairs, by the way. Right?
Right.
So the guy can literally kill you fully, and you don't see those stairs. So this is the problem of it. So you gotta watch out. Same in this scenario. If you're like this, the guy can like see you in here.
Right. Right.
Another guy was pre-aiming. Another thing was pre-aiming here. So you wanna go like this, shoot this guy, and then if you wanna peek this, you go like this, right? So in fast motion, it would look like this, right? You wanna do this and then like this. And what I mean by peeking without shift is you have to go in my playlist on mechanics and see how I clear those pre-fire scenarios on refrag, and obviously you need to get refrag, and you have to replicate it. And the way you generally clear angles is like this. You move up towards the angle you want to clear, then you post up your crosshair, and then you like press A and counter strafe with D without making a step. And the same thing you do when you go back. So for example, when you're holding an angle like this, you do this. You peek out, you hide, without making a step, see?
Right.
And I'm ready to shoot immediately on this peek out because I counter strafe. The same here, if I'm behind side, I want to peek this, I just peek out without shift. And I'm ready to shoot instantly because I counter strafe, right?
Right.
So that's what you practice on these pre-fire scenarios. Some summary of why not, like what to do here with util on B, right? Because it's quite simple, so I can go over it in a minute. The only util you should throw early is like molly or flash, or both. So a good set is here. If you line up to this wall, you're gonna have this on recording, so don't worry. You look here, you jump throw, and then you jump throw a flash. Like this is a good combo that can scare them because you're getting mollied and they're getting blinded like this, right? You can later on use that for your teammate to push. Or you can just not molly and just throw a flash like this, like just crouching, just to scare them that someone's pushing. You don't want to use your smoke early, because you want to use your smoke as a reaction to seeing them. So you want to jump spot like this on B, generally, with your smoke, and then when you see them, you either bounce the smoke off this, and then you obviously like hold the smoke, right? Or you like left and right click it high, that also works. I went a bit too deep with it. This can work too, but you just... I prefer to bounce it off this, but I'm just showing you options.
Yeah, it's safer. Yeah.
If you're missing this. And yeah, and that's it. That's what you do with your util. You don't really throw the smoke early. If you want to smoke early though, I recommend like playing aggressively behind it. So you're gonna do this, maybe throw a flash, and jump up here. And then you wanna peek, right? That's a good play with the smoke, but otherwise I wouldn't use the smoke like ever. Yeah, your main problem mechanically was not peeking angles with intention and without shift. And generally on T side, you also didn't use too much util. I'll show you like 2 simple things you can do, like literally 2 plays you can do, like the whole plays from the beginning till the end, okay? So one play is taking con. I'm gonna throw a smoke here with jump throw. You're gonna go here, you can flash a entrance until when you're waiting for the smoke to pop. You're gonna peek this, and then you're running. You need full set of util for it. Then you're gonna Molotov off this wall. You're gonna spray here, and then you take your knife out and go past. And you have con for free, because you mollied this, you sprayed this is the only place they can stand, and then you have con for free. That's one play. Hey, what's up, gamer? Just a quick announcement. So if you're finding the content here valuable and you're vibing with the coaching style, you should check out CNS2 Improvement Camp. Second link in the description. There's all my courses there, updates on Train, other maps, and any other mechanics you guys are curious about. I'm active in the community every day. You can talk to me there. I'll answer any question, any comments. And there's also live calls every week. Check it out, second link in the description. And let's get back to the video. Peace. Another play that you can use is you smoke mid with jump throw. You just go towards mid. Let's say they smoked, right? So it's the same situation as you had. Go up here, line up the molly. You molly, and you instantly break their smoke. And you peek, and then if you see no one when you're peeking, you're just jumping through. And you have mid. So these 2 plays you can do when you have util and you don't know what to do with it early and you don't want to do anything with your team, which means like you're not rushing anything or you don't have any plan and you want to make impact yourself with the util instead of just like dry picking everything, right? So if this if this fucker in con is dancing too much, you can just flash him out with util instead of fighting him from here, right?
Right.
Well, these are all the things that you can improve. So you need to learn these plays. You need to play pre-fire mode. So I'm gonna note it here. Actually, I'm gonna just